The government will consider the detail of the letter. We've got another letter from Victor Gonzalez, which we haven't yet been able to reply to. They're coming in thick and fast, and we'll respond as best as we can. But this is about a pay claim, and what the government must do in the context of dealing with a claim for 381 teachers, this is a wide body of public servants, is to consider it very carefully, to consider it in the interest of the teachers. They're a hugely important part of our system, and in particular our system of education, but also in the context of the interest of the taxpayer. And what we must do is give a carefully considered response. And that's why I've been very surprised to see one political party in particular, the GSD, support this claim without, I think, understanding the consequences to the public purse of simply agreeing to the claim without objectively considering the potential knock-on effects for the public purse, etc. And it's become very clear to me that Mr. Clinton and Mr. Sobaldi claim to be prudent and claim to be concerned about public finances until they hear the first whistle go, and then their prudence melts away.
Well, the claim was submitted in June last year. Are you going to be able to give them a considered response by next week?
If you look at what the claim was and how it's evolved and the circumstances that have been behind the discussions of the claim, I spent a long time discussing the claim. One particular day I spent 6 hours with the unions at the Caleta Palace, just with the teachers union, looking at the detail of the claim. Since then, of course, we went into the autumn, which was what I called peak Brexit. The early part of this year has not been anything other than Brexit. So I think a careful consideration of this claim is required, and we'll be able to respond as soon as we are able.
Do you think they will get what they're asking for?
Well, I think what we need to do is look carefully at what the claim is, which is something that has already started. The Department of Education has looked at it, my Industrial Relations Office have looked at it, but it's got to now be looked at also from the point of view of public finance. Is there a reason for rejecting the claim? Well, we haven't rejected the claim, but we haven't admitted the claim. This is a negotiation, and what you've seen today, a demonstration up Main Street with flags flying and whistles blowing, is a step in that process of negotiation, nothing more, nothing less.